Hi friends, this is Anamka Vijay and welcome to my YouTube channel Forex Surface for analyzing the currency pairs as well as gold, silver, crude, Bitcoin, US30. So before we get into this week analysis through my Elliott wave theory, so this is my disclaimer. So read carefully what I have written, understand that, and apart from that I'm not asking any investments, so be cautious and beware of the fraudsters. I'm not responsible for any losses if you took the trade according to my trade plans explaining here. So all for only for educational purposes only. So this is our watch list, regularly what we are doing in every week. So starts from DXY and followed by all those things. And one more trade setup is looking promisable at Euro New Zealand. So I will explain once we completed our watch list. So let's move on to DXY now. So DXY in the daily, there is a perfect channel is there. Here what I had drawn. So that is what here, and it got rejected. And again it's now coiling there in that 1 hour and 4 hour. If you look that perfectly, it is getting rejected here. First one is here, it got rejected, and then again it finished in the 3 waves. So for the correction for this 3 wave, so now I am expecting it has to little bit consolidation and then it may break this channel, is the daily channel. So it will took more consolidation, little bit consolidation. It's nearly 1 day or Monday up to Tuesday also, and then again it has to break this channel. That is what my bias. So in case, see, this is a one A, B, C is got over, and this is also a 3-way structure, and this is also a 3-way structure, and again the one more 3-way structure is done. So whether this could be a leading diagonal triangle or whatever it is, that is why I have placed as 1, 2, 3, and this is the 4th one, and it didn't break this low, so yet that is invalid for that leading diagonal triangle. After that, the 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 has to finish at nearly 96 for the approximate zone. After that, it's a 1 is completed in the leading diagonal triangle, means the second wave will took more time, and then afterward it has to shoot for the higher degrees. So my positional view, that if you are following me regularly every week and if you're watching my video, I took it this as a triangle in the B wave and we are on the C wave. That is why I have took it this as a diagonal triangle. C wave could be an ending diagonal triangle, and it has to break my that 103.82. It has to break this. It has to break this for my positional target to hit. So one more I have to explain here. A lot of people took it this as a 5-way structure. That is fine. And after that, this is the new 5-way impulse, and this is in the correction. It has to make one more 5-ways to the downside to break this 88.23. So everybody it's looking for that only. But my view is, I took it, I have several times I have explained, one more time I will explain here. So this is an A, B, C, A, B, C, B, and C as a W. So continuation to the higher degrees. And this is a one more 3-way structure, is the connecting wave for X. And this is also A, B, and C. So there is a lot of confusion here. A lot of people took it this as a 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. This 5-way whole thing is completed, and they are looking this as an one side A, B, C, but nobody is showing here. They are only looking here only. This is a 5-way structure, and now we are in that deeper correction. So this is the 5. They took it this as a new impulsive, but as per the Elliott wave theory, if it is a 5-wave formation, the wave it is not be an start of the new impulsive. That could be an end of the C wave also. That is why I am explaining here. This could be an ABCA, ABCB, and this C wave could be an end of that one correction here in the irregular flat of expanded flat. I took it like that only. So once here, what I had did here, W, X, A, B, C, and the next continuation is it's completed of Y here, and then X is continuation is the connecting wave in a expanded flat, and again Z has to follow in the three-way structure. So A is completed and the fifth way is an ending diagonal here. So A and B is an expanded triangle, and C has to be break this 103.82. that is my view. And if it is a new impulsive of 5 waves, so that means it's a zigzag correction. So in that zigzag correction, there is not allowed the three-way structure to reach up to 90%. Only the flat correction can go above the 90%, near to the 90%. So if it is a zigzag in the higher degrees, I am not talking about the 15 minutes. So 15 minutes it will be like that only, because lot of times if it is a 5 ways, the 3-way can move up to that 80 or 90 retracement, and then again it fall, then that will be a B is equal to CD pattern. But in higher degrees, if it is an 5-way new impulsive, means that is a zigzag. So zigzag has to be around 50 to 61.8 is the maximum nowadays it's happening. But if you took it this in daily also, if it is reaches the 90 above 95% also. So that is why I'm just doubted here, and then my view in from the previous itself, I took it this as an expanded flat. So now I'm looking only to that this is the end of the C wave of this X wave, and now we are on that ABC to the Z wave. So that is my view, and we will move on to the Euro USD. So that is also I'm explained the same thing here, that positional view. Because why I am looking for the positional view, I'm showing in every week, means lot of people of the retail traders, even I may be wrong also, because how I'm explaining why I'm viewing only to break this level, that I'm explaining why I'm biased on it has to break this 1.0340. So this is an A, B is a triangle, and C has finished here, not here. I will show you my count. A, B and C is completed here. So if it is A, B, C ended, means it don't want to break this low. It's already broken here now. So now this is an expanded flat. This is an A, this is an B and C. Once it completed, and then again there is a continuation for the downside only bearish. So try to understand this. A, B, C is finished, means it has to don't want to break this low. It's already broken here. So now we are in the connecting wave, and Z has to follow here, Z or Y. I took it as the A, B, C means it's the W, X, A, B and C to that Y wave. Previous I took it this as an W, and this is an X, and this is an Y. This is an again X is Z. That is why I have placed this as Z. So now this is a B, C, A and B and C is completed. So one correction is ended, and then another is a connecting wave for that X, and again one more way to the downside from the 3-way structure. So once this is the double correction is ended, again we are in that bullish swing. So up to this, why we are here means it's looking like an expanded triangle in the B wave, and C we are on the C wave. Same as per I have explained in the DXY. C wave be a ending diagonal triangle also, or ending diagonal also. That will be only in three waves. How that Australian dollar it happened. Like that it will be like that. I will show you that Australian dollar. It's a coiling, and then shoot to the downside here. This kind of price action may happen in that Euro USD also. This is for the Y wave. We are in the diagonal triangle pattern. each and every way is ABC is a 1, ABC 2, ABC is a W, X, A, B and C is finished in the third wave, and ABC is the fourth, and again ABC is the 5. So this is the ending diagonal triangle pattern. So this kind of wave formation has, I'm expecting it may happen in this zone. It will took more time if it is a diagonal triangle, and it's already there. I will show you in the 1 hour. It's everything, it is in three-way structure. From here it's from the top. This is a B and C. So B is an running flat here. So C is completed. So I have placed it as an A, B, C. So we can make it as a ABC 1 I have made, but ABCA is also a valuable, and that is also valid, and then again beyond the B wave or to second wave, and then C wave could be an again one more diagonal triangle also. So that I will inform later, but here one three-way structure is got completed, and that is I have marked as a 1, and we are on that second wave. So second wave, as per this, one simple correction has ended. A, B, C has ended here. This is an A, so this is a B, and C is a W, and X and Y. So this could be in this kind of correction. It's ended here. So one ABC is completed, and another ABC is coming down. So whether it will go from, if it is the end of the second wave, it has a chances to make a W and then again X and Y, like that it may happen for the third wave. Or if it is a second wave is still there, how I explained the DXY, there is a chances for this also. So once the trader expecting this has to go down, and if you enter in the cell, the market may make happen like this also. That is also a possible valid count. So in that case, what it will be happen? This is a bigger correction. So ABC, so this ABC is a B, and again ABC can C. So this is a W, X, ABC can finish like that also. So one simple correction has ended. It may get a complicated or not, may not, but we have to expect this. So how the retail traders will trade means, expecting this, if it is breaks this, people will enter here or here, and they will keep the stop loss here, and it won't go here. Immediately it will bounce off, and it will took the stop loss, and again it may made here. And lot of people, if it breaks this one, they will enter here, making a stop loss as a here, and then looking for that higher to break this. But at what will happen, if once it breaks, people will enter here making a stop loss of the last swing, and they never get exit here, but they keep on trailing that to break this because of the lack of knowledge. And what will happen, it will fell. So what the retailers do is, according to this the candle formation, they will enter after little bit emotions. They won't control, they can't, because in starting itself I will also do the same thing. I have done the same thing, because once you know the destination, then only you have be a patience. So like that, this is the one simple correction. This is getting ready to go deep. But if any fundamental newses, if it boosts, means there is a lot of chances to make one more high to break this high. Don't enter here in sell, sorry, buy, and don't enter here in sell. So right now this is my view. It has a chances to break this low, and there is a lot of chances to make this high also. But I am already in sell at 1.1810. Here, from here itself I am in the buy sell in this zone, and again I added the position here, same zone I again added. Now I took that profit for this position, not this position, because I'm looking again here, it's a little bit one more correction. So when if it comes here, may or may not, I will add my what I have booked the profit here. See, these are all for the taking for that swing trade, and I kept that what I had sell at 1.1810 as a for the positional. I kept this same lot. I won't touch this lot, and I will keep trading for the intradays or swing trades like that. And if it comes here, I will add, and if it goes again, I will add here. So that will be all only for the positional, not for the swing. So next we will move on to GBP USD. So that is also doing the same. The more coiling, what I said, it will do lot of corrections here, and then only it will fall. Not immediately, it won't fall. And this thing I took it as an, this is an A, so ABC is a W, X, and again I am expecting for the ABC. So this is already completed. So again it came down, but I'll show you in the 15 minutes, and I hide all my drawings. This is an impulsive wave. So for the impulsive wave, it's not looking like a correction. So for this impulsive wave, we are in the correction. So here also it's looking like one more 5-wave pattern. So what it will here it will do is, again it will do like this, and again it will come down. After that, again it will go like this, and then again it may say there is a lot of consolidation it will took place here. So still now it is kept ready for that to come to the downside. If it is impulsive, and this is also impulsive, and this will do like this for this impulsive correction, and then again it will do here like this, and then again it will come down. So for this impulsive, this is also an impulsive. So A, B, C, again what it will do is, this is the A, so it could be, yeah, this is a 1, and A, B and C. So this could be 1 and 2, and then again it will come down. Or in either case, if we took it this, one second, this is an A, B, C is got over. So if it is a new impulsive, this is a one more A, B, C is completed. So again one more A, B, C, and it can go higher, and then again it may fall also. See here, I'll show you. If I took it this as an A, so this is an for an expanded flat, I took it as an, this is an A, B and C. So in the case it has to come down only. If it again breaks this high, that we have to took it as this is an A, B, C, A. So this is an A, B and C. So in that case it may again reach that 1.330 also, and then again it may come down also. So see, what we have to do is, we are expecting that impulsive to the downside. It won't immediately happen. It won't happen. It will confuse the traders, and it will took all the stop loss and attract to the buy or sell, and here the retail traders will get attracted in the buy. And what the institutions and the big players will do, they will sell here, took all the stop loss, your money, and bank to them. So like that it is happening. Lot of, you have to understand the market structure. And what is the plus of Elliott waves is, we will be very cautious, and what kind of next move it will be, how it will be, and what kind of wave formation it may happen, and what are the possibilities. So if we looked at all the possibilities, we will be very cautious, and where we have to add and where we have to enter. So what I said, no, that same thing. Whether if it is, this is an A and this is an expanded flat, it has to come down from here itself. else if it breaks there is a chances we have to make it this as an A or W, and we are in that intermediate wave of W and this one more connecting wave, and then only it has to break above this high. After that from here it's a ABC is A, ABC is a B, and then C. So if it is an diagonal triangle pattern, ABC as 1 also, how I have labeled that Euro USD, like that it may change, but that my view is only bias is to the bearish only, to break the previous low of 1.1414. it has to break this, that corona drop, then after then only it will complete the structure. And I have already shown you my positional view. This is an Y, so this is an X, and I am expecting for the Z to the downside. So let's see. Australian dollar is also expecting the same thing, and it is coming down aggressively. So here also same, I am what I said in the Euro USD also. See, this is in daily chart. A, B, C is over, and I took it this as a 1. ABC is a 1, and again here it's 1, ABC got over. So this I have took it as a 2. I will show you. This is a 2, and now in the 4 hours it's looking like 1, 2, 3, and the 4th wave. One second, I will delete this drawing. 1, 2, 3. We are in the 4th wave. It looks like a triangle. If it did for the 5th wave, so that will become a new impulsive wave to the downside. But one more thing you have to understand, if it breaks and it breaks this high and did a 5-way structure, there is a lot of chances this is an impulsive, and this could be an expanded flat, and one more high is also possible to break to reach this again one more zone. Because I am not so satisfied in this move. It's looking like a 3-way structure, and if it is does like this as a 5-way structure also, that is also valid. And here also A, B, and C got finished, and here this is not like this way swing. This kind of price action is not here. It's looking like a 3-way structure. So again one more 3-way structure is finished, or it could be a ABC is a A, ABC a B, and C may be a 5-way structure, and it won't break this low. Means there is a lot of chances to make this one more high, and then again it may fall. But in the case if it is a 3-way structure here, if we consider this as a 3-way structure, this is valid for that 2nd wave. Or if it did one more high, that is also valid for that 2nd wave. So anything is possible. I am already sure in that Euro USD also, DXY also, and GU also. So now AU also a chances. See, there is may possible, because it is in exactly, it got rejected in that bearish trend line drawn here. So if it didn't happen, again this we consider this as an ABC is a 2nd wave is got completed here. Sorry, here. But my bias is same to the downside only. So ABC is completed 1. ABC, if it is a 2 here or 2 here, after that it has to be in ABC as a W, and X as a connecting wave, and again ABC as a complete to the 3rd wave. So it will took more time if it is a diagonal triangle wave, and I am expecting in everything the same thing, because everything it is done only the 3 waves. So let's see how it moves. And the New Zealand dollar also, the same thing. Here it did as a 5-way structure, but I'm not so satisfied with this also. I will show you in that 1 hour. See, here we can't make it as a 5-way structure here. This A, B, C is a very well defined here, identify. But this portion could be a again irregular flat also, expanded flat. So in that case, A, B, C is a W. This is an X. A, B, C here means again there is a continuation for the higher degrees is possible. So in that case, it will be like this kind of correction. So one A, B, C is completed. This is an W, this is an X, and again one more A, B, C to the higher side is also possible. But here I am not so satisfied to complete the structure here, whether I am looking for that impulsive way to the downside. So beware like these kind of structures. This is one impulsive, and this is this is a 3-way structure. Again this is a 3-way structure, and this is also a 3-way structure. So mind this, W, this one ABC A, ABC B, and W, this is an X, and one more impulsive way to like this can happen here. May or may not. But once if it reached again that 6720, I will sell here in this zone. I expected here itself, if it is 1, 2, 3 and 4 is an irregular flat, I expected here to complete the structure for the 5 ways, but it is didn't done that, and immediately it fall down. So once here it is coming down, that time itself I have a doubt, because this is the complete, it is here it is an incomplete for the 5th way. So we don't want to force the chart while making this as an impulsive way view, like an impulsive way. We don't need to force the chart. So if it is, what I'm trying to say is, it may ended also here, but there is a chances for making one more. That is what I'm trying to explain here. Don't stick to your count and don't put lot of big lots here to confirm my count is valid. And again this did a 5-way structure, and it has to be in 3-way structure, and again it has to be in 1, 2, 3. So that is also valid, but you have to expect like this kind of possibilities also here. So I think you can understand my view. So let's move on to USD CAD. So USD CAD also, it's already bounced here. Now it is in 3-way structure. It will do lot of 3-way structures from there. I have explained that also, because up to 1.42 or 1.4 or up to 1.38, whatever it is in the corrective structure, it will be keep graining like that only. It's because we are in the correction for this impulsive wave. And one more wave I have already shared, that I will show you here. Okay, one second. So USD CAD. See, this is one A, B and C is completed. So this wave is a correction for this impulsive wave. So it took nearly 260 bars here, exactly the 1 year from the correction. Same thing here, it's also a correction. So if we place it as in 260, means around 1 year I'm talking about. May or may not, but this is an impulsive. Same thing here, also an impulsive to the downside. So this kind of price action, it will happen here. See, lot of overlapping correction pattern here. So this kind of price action will happen here. So we may get, every time we will get higher highs and again higher lows. See, like this kind of price action we may get here. We won't hold that positions up to that 1.4, but if you can, means that will be like an investments you can for the trade. Don't trade unnecessarily and enter here and again exit, enter here. But if you know the wave formation like this kind of what the price action it's happening here, it may happen here also and then again fall. This wave wouldn't be a very easy to achieve the target. So that is why I have explained here. So let's move on to the live chart, and here it is in the 1 hour. So one ABC is completed. So again one more lot of ABC can happen here, and then lot of this kind of price action will do here. So until then it may make a irregular flat, it will go straight away from here and then again fall, and after that again in the impulsive. So like that we have to be cautious and we have to be prepared what kind of wave formation will happen here. If it is A, B, C is A, so B will be a more complex than the time took here. It will be double. So it may be a simple also, but we can expect that bigger complex correction also here, and then it will took off. So expecting to that downside, don't be in sell side. If it is coming to the lower side, if the three-way structure is got completed, try to buy that. Exactly what I have bought at here at that 1.3125, I booked that 100 pips exactly here and buy back that yesterday at 1.3190. The 35 pips I have again booked the profit, and again I buy back here. And again what I am looking here, it's a little bit, one ABC is completed and another ABC, so it may get deeper also to come to this zone also. If it comes again I will add, but this is it's going to be in a bigger bullish only, but it will be in correction. So bullish means it is a correction for this impulsive way to the higher side. So now this week I'm looking only for that a little bit three-way structure, and it may up to this week I think so it will reach 1.35 zone, or it may have a higher side also. So now I'm looking the three-way structure here. See, ABC is a W and X, ABC is got finished. So this is a connecting wave. So we are in the A, B and C. So that ABC also be WXY also. So if it is ABC A, so it can be B and 5-way structure, then that will become W, and again 3-way structure as a X, A, B, C, and that is the end of, if it is a corrective pattern, this thing. So AB is equal to CD pattern. So in that zone again it may get rejected. So that will become a 3-way structure. After that once they get 3-way structure, again what will happen, this once again, for example, if it reached here in this zone for the Y wave, and again there is a 3-way structure, and here it will like this thing. So this impulsive wave A, B, C, so this is a correction, and again one more way to the higher side. So it will reach to 1.38. At that time this is an A, B and C. So after that here is an for that expanding, one second, I will remove this fib expansion. This is an W and this, if it isn't, for example, X means, see perfectly, it will reach 1.37 and previous resistance zone. So like this only we have to trade, and we have to think the possibilities. Once if it reached here, it won't immediately go to this zone. Again it may get rejected. So mind that, think yourself, and what are the WXY. If you understand the structure, you will be a consistent profitable trader. And now USD JPY. So same, it is not going anywhere in USD JPY. So from here itself I expected that 105.25 it came, and I already bought there, and immediately it won't give that impulsive wave to the upper side, and again it may make a three-way structure. So from here what I did is just keep watching here. What I have bought at 105.25, I have booked here at 106, and I buy back that 105.25 according to the previous analysis. Here I have written here, waiting for enter at 105.25, what I booked at 106. So there isn't, it's looked like an here in this zone it exactly came, but it's looking like the impulsive. So once this is an impulsive, and this is a ABC, and then this is a C, so A, B and C. But what happened here, it's looking like a more complex correction. So what that is mean by this, we have to make it as a W. This is an X, this is an A, and this is an B. We are in the B wave, and again one more drop is also possible to break this low. So that means still we are in that correction only. So I took it this as an expanded flat. So nearly 1.414 or 1.618 also it isn't valid. So that is why I have dropped here. Draw this. Otherwise, if it is not happening, like means it will be happen more complex correction pattern also. So that means this could be a B, C, D and E. It could make a triangle also, and then it can shoot. Whether it is going to drop here, that will be a B, C is completed. So A and B here, and then C has to shoot. But if it is making a triangle, so this we have to accept this as an A, B, C and D. It will move like here at 105.7, and then E, drop for E, and then again it will took off. So that is my USD JPY. Now we will move on to USD CHF. So that is also same. It give a deeper correction. So whether A, B, C, A and B and C, we can make it as a W. We have to mark it as a W. This is the connecting way. This is looking like an more of US DX, US index, DXY. So now I am expecting to the higher side up to 9.5. So at that time we have to watch that USD JPY, and if it reached that what I said now 107, and at that time it has to reach here or a little bit lower level also, but this has to happen. So whether this is a WX means again ABC has to happen. So in previous I took it this as an because this I took it as a diagonal wave, so that is why I have placed as a B and C as a and B. So if it is in three-way structure, we need to label it as an W, and then here it is an X. So A, B, C. So that three-way will structure on the Y for it may happen around nearly for that November, means in the US election time. So it will take more time if it is a three-way structure. If it is C, it has to shoot. So my bias is the same thing. There is no change in my plan. So once it happened here, why I am so strong in this points in UJ also, I will show you that why I am so bias on this wave means in gold and silver it is looking like me drop again. That is why I have the bias on this UJ to reach the 107, or if it is break higher also, that is also valid, but we are in that correction for this wave. So again it will make a triple correction only, that I am damn sure about that. This is an ABC connecting wave, again ABC, and we are in the connecting for the bigger connecting wave. So once that happen means again one more ABC has to happen to break this 103.8. So we are in the connecting wave only, it is not yet ended. So I finished UHF also. So let's move on to AJ. So as I said, no, right, I am not concentrating in that minor pairs now. It has a chances like AU, EU, it not yet broke this low. So there is a still chances for making, if it is a connecting wave is this, again one more ABC. At that time I will be enter in this cell in a small lot with the stop loss of 78.5. If it reached that 77.5, I will be in sell side for the target of 72 here in this zone. So then if it goes like this, that is why I have already did, but it is not so satisfied for me here in this zone. If we kept this as an A, B, C also, this is an A, this is an B and C. So one correction is got over, and we are, whether it is in if it is a bearish means it has to break from here itself, it has to break this low, but it is still not yet broke this low. So there is a still chances for making one more high in a three-way structure. I will, once again I will just delete this thing. So here what I am expecting here is, it's a simple, this is an A and B. If it is a C is ended means it has to break this low, and there is, if it is a connecting wave, there is a lot of chances for making another three-way structure and then again drop. So this was I am looking. ABC is got connected, it's over, and we are in that, still in that X wave. So it will took more time, and then again it may fall. If it comes reached here, I will be in sell with the stop loss of here. So that is a good trade, not here. And looking for that, if it is a, we are sell at 77 example, 72, nearly 500 pips we can buy, but that will be also on the ABC, but it will be very fast, like this kind of impulsive. Mind that this is a correction, so it will took more time and it will be overlapping only. But if once it is the XY is finished, and ABC can come to the lower level for that 72.5. So nearly we will get around 450 pips if we enter at 77. So next we will move on to CAD JPY. See, CAD JPY I am expecting maybe a triangle also. So it given the deeper pullback, so that is also valid. So here we have to watch and then we have to trade, because it has a chances for to come to the downside also, to break this low, and once it completed means I will be in buy side for the target of 84. But if it is making a triangle, and I will enter once if it breaks this high for the target of 84. So that is the safe trade. If it is a triangle means we can make a stop loss also, that is got an invalid exactly at the end of the E wave. We can make a stop loss and we may enter at above that B wave. The A, B, C, D, and expecting the E wave, we have to enter above the B wave, making a stop loss of E wave as a stop, and then we have to enter above the A wave, sorry, above the B wave. So that is also valid, but we have to look for here. So that is why we need to enter above that this thing. Otherwise it can make like this. So that time what we have to do is, this is an impulsive, so this is an correction. A, B, and C means, so this the whole thing correction is got ended. So for this impulsive wave, this is the correction is ended, and one more impulsive wave to happen like here. So this is my plan for my positional swing trade plan. Because in expecting the JPY, the USD JPY also I am expecting to the higher side. At the same time, CAD JPY can move higher. If it is very strong than the JPY, CAD will move first here, and in AJ it will move from here to here only. So there we can be another ABC is will ended here, A, B, and C. So compared to that AJ and CJ, we need to be more concentration in CJ, because this is an end of the correction. It will move very fast. So once it got finished, I am having that CAD JPY in that IDC. Yes. Here. This is in W. So I am expecting here. In that I took it as a triangle. So if it is not making a triangle, I am expecting here to make to this zone as a target. So once it finished, I am expecting the downside, or it may be a little bit three-way structure and again one more three-way structure to the upper side. So that those all depends upon that fundamental news like that. So next we will move on to New Zealand CAD. So New Zealand CAD also I am looking here as a triangle in that B wave. So here is a is completed, we are in the B wave. So B wave it has to finish, we need to allow, but the stop loss for this is a 9020. Whenever if it comes to this zone in the higher, I have to add my position in sell for the target of 800 pips. See in New Zealand CAD also, and looking for that means the CAD will be very strong currency. At the time CAD JPY also has to, if it is the CAD is very strong, it can move in the CAD JPY also to reach the target of 84. So my view is it is in consolidation zone, so we have to watch here. It may happen, it will do like this also, I will explain. And then we are expecting to be a triangle. It will do like this. It will be A, B, and C, and it already broke this. Means for example, if it breaks this 85, again it will be a very bullish. So that time this A, and it will be a running flat of B, and then sin C. So in either condition I am looking only for the downside. So next we will move on to US30. US30 also exactly it didn't not yet broken this. 1 second. US30 in Wall Street. This thing A B C is a W. So either this is an X or a completed, means it has to shoot from here. But there is a lot of chances, I have already did the last week itself, if it didn't break this high, there is a lot of chances to make a one more low to the 24,800 zone, and then again it has a chances for making a higher. So here I won't trade anything. I need to be in buy side only, but I'm looking only for the buy trade setups. Here also it's looking like a three-way structure in the 4 hours. This is also perfect 5-way structure up to here, and it did a running flat, and again it did a 3-way structure. So this is a zigzag is completed. Here one A, B and C got completed. So again there may be chances for making to this zone. Either it could be a triangle, can't say anything. It can break here also. So I'm looking only for the buy trade setup. So but where I have to take a buy trade setup for the swing. See, I'm not talking about that intraday, not for swing. Here I'm looking only for the positional weight trade setup. Either in sell trade setup I'm looking for the swing, but for the positional trade setup I'm looking for the buy. So if you are buying here in this zone, we need to be cautious. We need to add only a small lot, and sometimes it may break from here itself, it can go high. So at that time if we need to add about this level, or if it is failed to break again, or if it failed to bounce here, we need to we have to expect this wave, and then we have to add here. So at that time A, B, C is a W. So the whole thing become an X as an expanded flat. If it breaks this, that will become expanded. If it didn't break, means that will still in the running flat, and again one more ABC to the upper side is also possible. So in this zone we have to watch. There is no trade for me as a swing or positional trader. So let's move on to crude. Crude, what I did is one US oil. 1 second. Here that day itself I have explained that this is in around 42.46 is the high, sorry 41.46 is the high. Here it made only the 41.44, and I have explained that also. So if we consider this as an end of the correction, we need to be in the sell side to reach this. This can make a bigger triangle also, A, B, C, D and E. After once the E is get completed, and we are to be in that sell side for the 24 to the target. But this triangle would be a B wave, intermediate wave triangle also. So in that case, this is an A, B, C, D, E. So this is an A, B and C. So in either condition, up to if it breaks only, we can confirm that it is it's a triangle or valid or irregular flat like that. So what I did is I'm expecting for that bounce. Exactly it came here, and keep on watching that on here. It's A, B, C is A completed and B is completed and C. It didn't make a 5 waves yet. Here it is not looking like a 5 wave. 1, 2, 3 and 4 is get deeper correction, and I have order placed at 41.15 in sell, and it did in the early morning. I got triggered and immediately it fell down. and I booked at 40 level, 41.15 and 40 I have booked the profit. And now it is looking like it's a five-way structure here. So there is a little bit confusion here whether this is a five-way structure means, and one more five-way structure has to happen here also. It's already did bounced, so here it is a confusion for me. So I never trade in the zones. Only I have sold here and immediately I booked at 40 levels in this previous level itself. And this is also, see, for example, if we took it, this is an ABC as a A and ABC is completed, we are on the D wave means this is a W, so this is an X, so this is an A, that is perfect. But here also it's looking like a impulsive wave. This is also looking like an impulsive wave. So right now I don't have any idea to explain to you. If I just keep analyze this pair, and if it is got any idea, I will update in my trading view on Facebook pages or Telegram or if in Twitter. So I will update, not now. If it is any interested, I will update. Till not, there is no trade here. Just we need to watch. If not understanding, no need to force the chart. So in either case, it's already broken this low also. So if we took it this as an, once again, yeah, this is an A means this could be a B, but this is looking like a three-way structure again. So let's see, I'm not sure. I will update in that later onwards. So let's move on to Bitcoin. So Bitcoin is also very interesting. Same, we are in that still. It's Bitfinex. Yeah. See, expecting this as a top and one ABC is got over. Now it's looking like A, B, C got finished. So from here it has to come down. If it is A, B, C means one, here also we are in the A, B, C. So this is A and B way means C has to be very fast, and it's not the price action what I'm looking here. So I'm thinking it may be another connecting wave, and again that will be WX, and again one more wave to the upper side is also possible. After that it may come down. So that is what I'm looking for this price action. Once it completed, and I will be in sell side only with the stop loss of 12,500. I will be in sell side at around 11,900 like that, or 11,800 maybe. Don't be greedy like that to catch the top. Just we need to catch the reversal. So let's see on to gold. That is too interesting than anything. Yes, I have updated my chart in the trading view yesterday. Just we have got lot of ideas of the price action. See, in past this is I marked it as an A, B, C as a A or W, because we didn't know whether it is making a five-way structure. So if it is making a five-way structure, it is not looking here also, it's not looking like five-way structure. If it is 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 5, in past I did the same thing, but it won't be like this kind of 50-50. Here also ABC got not a CD pattern in AB. If it is a 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 5, 3 and 5 won't be a little bit not in the equal range. So what I'm thinking here is just an idea in previous, before this price action, this is an W, this is an X, or this could be an A or B. So I'm looking for that C wave, or A and B and C to that 1760 as my target. But here, if I took it this as an W, X means A is finished here. So after the A, we need a B wave structure. So if it is, this is the B wave, means it's not looking like that kind of B wave what I'm expecting, the price action. So here what I did is, if it is a B wave, means it has to come to the downside aggressively, but here it is struggling to coming downside. So whether if it is an WX means A and B and C has to come down, or whether if it is a B, C is a 1 and the second wave, and third wave has to be very fast, not like this kind of overlapping price action. So now I had a one more alternative count, that is what I have explained here. This A, B, C, instead of making this and we are looking for that higher levels, look for this what I'm explaining, listen to that. This is a W, this is an X, A, B, C. So that means this whole thing becomes a W, X, A, B and C. So still we need a lot of correction and then only it has to shoot. So that is the one alternative view, as an irregular flat in this W for this is an X or B. That is why I will show you here. It's a B and C. So this is the one wave. For this impulsive, from here it has to come down. Okay, and I will delete this thing. If this A, B, C is a, this B, the intermediate B, can be a triangle also. A, B, C, D, E. So in this A, B and C got finished, or W, X, A, B, C. So anyway, it's a B, C is finished. So we are on the D wave. After the E wave, if it didn't break that 1935, if it again and again it is struggling to break this higher levels of 910 or 915, there is a chances for making this whole thing become a triangle in the X or B wave. So this is a running triangle, A, B, C, D, E, and it has to fall down. So there is a lot of possibilities here for the looking for the higher levels for the irregular flat, or if it is the end of the correction, B may do a bigger complex correction also here. But either way, I am looking only for the downside for the 1760 my target, or 1730 also. So that is my target in either condition. But these are the possibilities I explained here. So silver, that is also very beautiful. See, this is also ABC as a W, because I took it as a ABC also A, B and C. So there is no change here. There is a W, and this is a triangle of X, and ABC is got over, or this is an ABC what I had, no, maybe is a Y got over, or it could be a bigger W. It's a double bracket W, we can make it, or Y, whatever you can make it this. And again I am looking for the downside, and again it is coming very slowly. So here what I thinking here, whether if it is a WX means either this could be an Y or A, this could be an X or B, could be another triangle also. The same kind of price action is doing here. See, I will show you one example of the bar patterns. You just took it from here, you just cut from here to here, you copy this. This is a bar pattern. From here, that same price action This is called as a fractals. The market is doing the same and same every time, right? See, once again it is doing the same thing. Again it may fall. So here A, B, C, A, B and C, same thing, A, B, C, A, B and C. So for this price action here it's already gone. Now same kind of price action, it did the same here, and now we are in this zone. So once the price action is completed here, we need to place as a stop loss of 25,600 for the target of 20,600, or it could be a $19 also, because whether if it is an Y, X means will be a very three-way structure. In case either this is an A, B means C can be very fast, like this kind of price action can be occur and exhaustion will be happen here. So at that time there is a support zone, it's nearly to that 18,800 to $19 only. This is the maximum, and this is the first support and the major support zone. This is the major support zone. So in exhaustion it will come to here up to $19 also. That is why I have written here, you just get through all the market commentaries, then only you have to take the trade. Don't blindly follow my trade setups, and if you are entering that trade idea according to your strategy, and if it correlates to and it matches to your analysis, took the trade according to you and your risk for your capital. So this is what I'm expecting. So this same thing it's happening here, may or may not, but enter should be below this 23 is a 600, but I will took a risk in this, making a stop loss of 25,600 what I said earlier, and I am already having the position at 25.14 and the 24.7 as per the previous idea. I had already did the 24.800 to 25.200. I am expecting the rejection, so I exactly entered at 24.800 one lot and 25.140 at one lot. I booked the profit of 25.140 what I had booked at 24.100 here. In this zone itself I exited my position, so still holding that 24.800 zone level. So what I will do is, again I already placed at 24.700 again. So I had to place this as a stop loss for the target of 2600, even maybe it's $19 also. So that is also according to this, as a if it is a W means the Y target is for me, my observation 1272, exactly the $19. If it is a AB is equal to CD pattern, this A rejection in the B, exactly the 19,200. So in near zone, that is why I have written here the target is 2600. I am expecting within that 19.5 to 20.6. It has to bounce in another three-way correction, that is later onwards. So in some time, if it is an exhaustion in the C way, it may reach the $19 also. So there is a lot of chances if it doing that same as per my expectations, the triangle, make it as a stop loss of 2600. We have to take the trade like this kind of trade setup only. We have to take a risk here only. It's a very minimum stop loss, right? It's only $1. If you enter at the 24,600 or 24,700, that stop loss it's around a 25. For the target, if you enter at the 24,600, nearly 9, it's a maximum. If it is 20 means $3. It's a 1:3. So like this kind of risk, the perfect RR risk reward you have to take. Then only your account will be in consistent profit and you can build your profit. So let's see. I think I finished, and one more thing is I have to explain that Euro New Zealand also a good trade setup, and I already updated that in my trading view. See here, this is a perfect 5-way structure, so I took it as an A, and here also it's looking like a 5-way structure. 1 2 3 4 5 is got completed, so it is an intermediate wave, and we are in that B wave correction for this A. So this is an A. If it is in a zigzag, it won't be like this kind of 5-way structure up to 80%, what I said in that set right in the DXY, like that. It is already did in here the 5-way structure, and we are in the B wave. So B wave is a more complex correction. Here also a 3-way structure, and here also 3-way structure. Everything it is in 3-way structure. So here is a ABC is a W, and X is a connecting, and ABC is finished. So I make it as a single bracket W, and we are in that X wave. So whether if it is a X wave is ended means ABC, so Y is completed, so it has to be a B also. So here it has to fall from here itself. But what it did, it's not looking like a C wave. C wave, if it is a contains of 5-way structure, means it should be like this, not like this kind of structure. Or if it is a, we took it as a triangle ending diagonal also, we don't want to again to bounce like this, again the V reversal. So what my thought is that X is an expanded flat here, ABC, ABC, and again ABC. So the total correction is an X, and again A. So we are in the B wave. So C wave has to break above this high, previous high. So whether you are looking for this B wave to catch this wave for the intraday trade setups, or for the positional trades, or for not for positional, it's not for swing trade. For the swing trade, if it comes and if it breaks this high, even it may get rejection at the 1.80 also. This is an A, and this is the B, and this is the C. See, we don't want to miss this trade, but keeping the stop loss perfectly. That is the one you needed, because we know the C wave contains of 5 waves. So one is completed. Second wave means you just keep the stop loss above the 1 and enter below this first wave if it breaks. That is a safer trade. So we can at least earn around 1.78, means it's around 1.373, means nearly 450 pips here. But we don't know whether this B wave make an irregular flat, or because this is an A, B may be an irregular flat. Chances for to break this low, and it's already done lot of times in Euro New Zealand, right? I will show you in the daily chart. Here in previous, I was looking from here itself the 5-way structure, and it broke the low here. In this zone, it's already broke, and again it come to our zone. So now A, B, and C got completed. So everybody, we are looking only for the downside, and again it took a massive the diagonal formation. So like it may happen, see, once the 5-way structure got completed, it will do like this also. That is why I had explained here. If it is a irregular flat, it can go below this level, and then again it will shoot. So there is a lot of good opportunities to trade in Euro New Zealand in coming days. So I just added in my watch list again. Previous I didn't done anything here because it's already overshooted, and again I did confused, and I I won't focus on this thing. Now here we are in that clear picture. So if it breaks this high, this low, I will be in buy side. And if it is comes to near, and then again if it is a promisable trade setup, I will be in buy side here itself. Otherwise you do one small lot here. Once that AB is equal to CD pattern, once the 5 wave is got ended, you can enter here in small lot and expect for this low also. Don't make a stop loss here. If you stop loss, if you place a stop loss here, that will hit and then again it will come to your zone, your way. So that is what I am not placing any stop loss. But I won't promote that too for the beginners. You will lose a whole account if you are not able to manage that losing position. So this is the trade setup, is a perfect trade setup for me, and I love this kind of trade setups. So I just keep on watching to short here and to took that profit here, and immediately I will buy here, and again if it comes to break this low, and again I will add, but no more add, only the two averages we need to do, because from here it will make a C wave, or it will move to that break this low and took all the stop loss, and then again it may be a C wave also. So I will again looking for that this kind of price action here. So hope you enjoyed my analysis through Elliott waves, and I shared my knowledge. So I may be wrong in sometimes in my view also. That is why I have already warned you also. Don't follow me blindly. That Elliott wave is everything for each Elliottician waves have a different views. It depends upon that market structure they are viewing. So be careful in my analysis while you are taking the trade. Explain here, it's not my responsibility if you lose anything, because I'm just explaining how I will trade and how I will analyzing the market structure here, the chart, before going into the trade, to enter in the trade. If you need to enter in the trade, you need a perfect reason, and if you are exiting the trade also, you need a perfect reason. So if you lose also, you need a reason why I lose that. Okay, in the trading it is all acceptable, the losses are acceptable, but it's according to your money management, you have to take a risk. So thanks for watching my analysis. So thanks for liking, thanks for sharing, and a lot of encouragement is doing, and for the comments, and have a nice week and have a nice profitable week. So thanks a lot. Have a nice trade setups.